All right, good morning. I realize we are a little bit late for Monday morning motivation. Unfortunately, I had to cancel yesterday because of personal emergency, but wanted to give you your Monday morning motivation a day late. So for this week, I guess we'll call it Tuesday morning motivation. I appreciate you watching the video and taking the time to not only watch it, but maybe share it with your team. My name is Aspen Calhoun. For those of you who do not know me, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I have been with Cincy for just a little over 3 years now. When it comes to motivation, it's my passion. It's what I love to do, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Why listen to weekly motivation? There's a few different reasons why you need to motivate yourself in different areas in your life that you can get it from. Motivation will give you seeds and ideas that can grow with you and grow with your business. Not only that, but in listening to motivation, whether it be from me or a book on tape or anyone that motivates you, reading quotes, different things, these are the things that resonate with you. When I say resonate, that means listening to something that will evoke or suggest images in your head, pull up memories, bring up emotions, not just things you think about, but things that tug at your heart, things that give you drive and motivation to get out of bed in the morning. It gives you a reason to leap through your day and not just crawl through it. You have to find a personal inspiration, something that inspires you to succeed and be great, a reason to keep on doing what you're doing every single day. Not only that, but through motivation, I hope that I can share with you a little bit of tough love. Sometimes I would like to call a little bit out in you that maybe makes you think about the things that you do, that makes you think about, you know, maybe it is my fault it's not working out, or maybe I should stop blaming everybody else, or maybe it's not her fault that this didn't work. A little bit of tough love for you and your business, some inspiration, and like I said, seeds and ideas that can grow and resonate with you. What I want to talk about this week is comes from a few things that I heard and something that came from a friend of mine and some consultants, just stating that maybe some other consultants or people have an unfair advantage. And when we talk about an unfair advantage, it's something that you see in other people that you say, well, because of their life or skill, status, location, because of their timing with the company, they have an advantage that I don't have. When you say those things, make it a point to hear what you're saying, because every single time you say something like that, you are telling yourself what to believe in. You're giving yourself a reason not to succeed. So hear what you're saying to yourself. Not only hear it, but listen to what you're saying to yourself and try and change that perception of other people's unfair advantage. And check your perception. When you're looking at someone else's situation, it may be someone that can get 3 or 4 recruits a month just online. But I can tell you, because someone can get a ton of recruits, it doesn't make them a leader. And from personal experience, I can also share with you that one recruit that is trained well, that has a drive and a motivation and has it in their heart to succeed, has more value than 10 recruits that just signed up. As well as a person that can get a ton of online orders. Not that that doesn't hold any value, but one hostess that is loyal to you and has a good group of customers holds more value than 5 online orders. So those are some things to think about when you have a perception of someone else's success. And remember that when it comes to your success, you decide. It's not because of someone's situation. It's not because of whatever their status is or wherever their location is. Those aren't the reasons that they succeed. The reason that they're succeeding is because they have decided to succeed. they're doing every day what it takes to make them succeed. And in order for you to be successful and get rid of that quote-unquote unfair advantage in your head, you have to make the decision to succeed in your business. Part of that is just seeing the potential within yourself. When it comes to seeing your own potential, most of us are our own worst enemies. When we look at, especially when someone else is doing and we're perceiving someone else's success, we oftentimes look at ourselves and say, well, you know, I can never do that because. We need to stop saying those things. We need to be our own best cheerleader and have the mentality that I am my own cheerleader because I'm going to make this happen, because I believe in myself and I believe in success and I believe that I will succeed. Don't be your own worst enemy and listen to the things that you're telling yourself, because the first person you'll believe is yourself. So have that cheerleader mentality and continue to root yourself on. I watched a movie this last weekend, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. So when I tell the story, I'm sure some of you have seen it and will remember. There's a baseball player, and his biggest focus through the game was hitting a ball and being able to get to second base, because he always just ran to first and stopped. So the one day he decides, okay, I'm going to second. Today's the day that I'm running to second base. And he always hit well enough to do it, but he never went. So he hit the ball, and he runs for first. Well, when he rounds the corner on first, he falls. And when he falls, it's not just a little trip. Like, he falls flat out, rolling on his belly, and lands and pulls himself back to first base on his belly, because then by that point he knows he can't make it to second. So when he finally, of course he's embarrassed and stricken and hurt, and so at this point he pulls himself back to first. But then in that moment he realizes, when he looks up from first base, that the base coaches are standing there and telling him to get up. And he looks around and realizes that not only did he hit the ball well enough to make it to second base, but he hit a home run. And there he is, reaching and striving for first base, when in all actuality he could have went all the way around and ran home. But he was so focused on making it halfway when he could have gone all the way that he didn't even see the full picture. The reason I tell this story is because I think a lot of us do that in our business. We look at, okay, we're not going to make it to the top, but if we can just make it right here. And while it's very important that we set small goals to get to where we want to be, if we are not shooting for the very top rung of that ladder, we may not even make it halfway up. So evaluate yourself and know what your potential is. And I can tell you, your potential and your success depends on what you believe in. If you're a good cheerleader and you tell yourself, this is where I'm going and this is where I'm going to be, then not only you will believe it, but the people around you will believe it as well. And you will be who you want to be. You will make it to the top of the ladder rather than just striving for halfway up. You will make it as far as you want to go. So know what your potential is. Know that you can make it to the top. Know that you're not striving anymore for second base. You're striving for a home run. And when you hit it, you're going to know you hit it, and you're going to be able to run the entire way. Create your own advantage. There is no unfair advantage. You have to create your own advantage. Advantage is a perception. It's something that you can look at other people and say, well, she has it better than me because of this, like I said before, but it's all in perception. What is your advantage? Everybody has strengths in what they do, and this is something I talked about last week, and that's a great thing about Cincy, because we, no matter what we're good at, we can be good at that through Cincy. Some of us are leaders, some of us are motivators, some of us are artists, some of us are teachers, some of us are salespeople. What is your advantage? Change your perception to, my advantage is this. this is what I'm good at and this is why I will succeed, rather than, well, she is really good at talking to people and I can't do that. If you change your perception on advantage, you will change your advantage. Forget about feeling sorry for yourself and work your business. And if you are working your business every single day, if you do something for your business every single day through whatever your strong point is, you will succeed because you believe in it and you believe in yourself, and your perception is success. You are a leader. What makes you a leader? All of us have an idea in our head of what a leader is. We have that person that we put up on that pedestal. We have that idea in our mind that we can never achieve. We have someone that stands tall in front of everybody else because they are great. So what you need to ask yourself is, what makes you a leader? And the number one thing that makes someone a leader is belief in their self. Because as soon as you believe in yourself and as soon as you're confident in your skills, all of a sudden other people believe it. And not because you're being fake, not because you're putting on a show, but because you have that confidence, automatically people want to be what you are. They want to do what you're doing because you're confident and you're enjoying what you're doing, and that's what makes you a leader. That belief in yourself that you have the knowledge and the skill to teach, to train, and to lead other people. Think about what qualities your leader has, and it may not even be your sponsor, your director, your superstar director. It may be someone you've met, someone you listen to, someone you've talked to. It can be whoever you regard as a leader. Think about the qualities that that person has, and the first thing you'll probably come up with is a small list of the things that you want to be, because the person you choose as your leader usually has the qualities that you want. So your actions create perception in other people. The things that that person does creates a perception in your mind that they are a leader and that they're good at what they do and you want to be like them. So make it a point to possess qualities that other people will want. Be the person that leads the pack. Do the things that other people want to do, because those are the things that are going to set you apart from the crowd. You're going to jump first. You're going to put yourself out there first. And it's not something that's easy, that's for sure. It's not easy to put yourself out in front of people and say, well, let's do this, or I have an idea, let's do this. I want to do a training on this because this is my strong point. I have this quality that makes me good at this. Let me share it with you. Do small things that will make you a leader. Continue to learn every single day about the business. When you are confident in your knowledge of the business, you'll be more apt to share it with other people. You'll be more apt to possess those leadership qualities because you'll be confident in what you're talking about. You'll be confident in the information that you have, and you'll be more willing to share and more willing to lead. Like I said, create a perception in others that you are confident in yourself and that you are a leader. And it doesn't matter if you have one person under you as in your team. It doesn't matter if you have 200. It doesn't matter. If you're not possessing the qualities of a leader, they will not see you as a leader. Even if you're just getting started and you don't have a team yet, build a reason for people to want you to be their leader. It will give people a reason to join your team because this girl knows what she's talking about. She's confident. She loves what she's doing. I want to do what she's doing. So even if you don't have any recruits right now, this will give you a reason to get them. It'll give people a reason to be with you and want to do what you're doing. So that being said, what's the plan this week? I want you to go back and reevaluate your perception. Reevaluate your perception on other people. Reevaluate why you think maybe other people have that unfair advantage. Reevaluate your perception of yourself and reevaluate your leadership skills. See your own potential. If you can't think of anything, ask your spouse, ask your siblings, ask your mom. I guarantee you those people are going to tell you what your potential is. Write those things down and read them back to yourself and begin to believe in it, because you do have potential. Everyone has a strong point. No matter what you're talking about, everybody has something they're good at. Forget about the poor me mentality. Every time you tell yourself you can't do something, you probably won't. Every time you go back and say, well, she had this and that, and I'll never have that, so you're telling yourself the truth. And the things that you tell yourself, you will believe in. Forget the feeling sorry for yourself and be a leader. Choose success, because the biggest thing that will make you successful is choosing to be successful. And it's something that you consciously have to do, is make that choice. Choose to build leadership qualities within yourself. Learn, listen, read, talk to other leaders, talk to the people that you think are leaders, and gain their qualities. Homework and a quote. And I said last week I wasn't going to give you guys a ton of homework because we're all very busy, and this is something you can do if you want to, and you don't have to. Write down the advantages that you're going to create through your business. If you are actively working your business every single day, write down what you can do through that. What can you do with the qualities that you possess and the qualities that you can gain to create an advantage within yourself? And think about your perception every single day for the rest of this week. Think about how you're perceiving whatever someone said on Facebook. Think about how you're perceiving the people around you. When you go to talk to somebody about Cincy, think about your perception and know that your perception sometimes isn't very clear. So reevaluate your perception every single day in everything that you do. I just want to leave you guys with a quote. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Just remember to choose success, because once you choose to succeed and once you know you can and believe that, you will be successful and you will be a leader. I hope that everyone enjoyed the Monday/Tuesday morning moto. I'm going to flip back really quick to my information. My email is on the page right there, so if anyone wants to email me with questions or anything else, please feel free to. Again, my name is Aspen Calhoun, and my email address is right there at the bottom. So everyone have a great week. Reevaluate that perception. Believe in yourself. Continue cheering yourself on, and find the qualities that make you a leader. Choose that success. Thanks again, and I hope everyone is ready for next week, that Monday morning moto. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.